Hello, my name is Michael Martin, and in this video, I'll be introducing a series of videos on employee retention and titled Employee Retention from the Perspective of Accounting Executives. And this is based on the abstract and introduction only of my paper I wrote while I was a doctoral student in business administration with a specialization in leadership through Walden University in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Um, I started at Walden in May of 2019. Um, it is February 2026. It's been a long journey, um, but I've learned a lot. And um, my background is um, largely driven by tax, accounting, and consulting work as an accountant, tax preparer, outsourced kind of CFO controller, consultant role over the last 20 years, different positions. So, but I worked on an employee retention committee uh, for an accounting consulting firm as well as a public accounting firm, and um, a lot of my research has been interviews with partners of accounting and consulting firms, CPAs, partners, and um, there's been a lot of interest in employee retention over the years, especially recently with the Great Resignation in public accounting. So, anyway, um, employee retention is one of the most pressing challenges facing modern accounting firms. In the wake of the Great Resignation, keeping talented professionals is no longer just an HR concern. It is a strategic, financial, and operational priority. When employees leave, firms don't just lose people, they lose productivity, institutional knowledge, and stability. Research shows that replacing an employee can cost anywhere from 90% to as much as 200% of the employee's annual salary. For accounting firms, those costs add up quickly. Um, Employees tend to stay when they feel confident, supported, and valued in their roles. Long-term employees represent a firm's most valuable form of human capital. Their skills, experience, and relationships directly enhance organizational performance. But when turnover is high, that human capital is weakened. Frequent departures disrupt operations and reduce the long-term economic value employees bring to the firm. During the period known as the Great Resignation, these challenges intensified. Quit rates reached historic highs across industries, including accounting. Many professionals began reassessing long hours, rigid schedules, and work environments that no longer aligned with their personal values. Employees felt empowered to leave roles that offered limited flexibility or insufficient support. The Great Resignation did not happen in a vacuum. Rising living costs, pandemic related stress, and expanded remote work opportunities changed how employees evaluated their careers. For many, job satisfaction became just as important as pay. This study is grounded in employee retention theory. Employee retention theory is not a single model, but a holistic framework that emphasizes more than compensation. Employee retention theory highlights the importance of workplace culture, organizational support, career development, and overall job satisfaction. In other words, why employees stay is not simply the opposite of why they leave. Retention is shaped by how employees experience the organization every day. Leadership behavior matters, work environment matters, support systems matter. This research focuses on a perspective that is often missing from the literature. Rather than examining retention only from the employee's point of view, this study explores how senior managers and accounting firms understand retention challenges. Their perspectives are critical. Senior managers design retention strategies, allocate resources, and shape organizational culture. Yet their voices are rarely centered on retention research. The purpose of this study is to explore employee retention and turnover factors as seen through the eyes of senior managers and accounting firms within the context of the Great Resignation. In closing, um, this research argues that investigating and employee retention is more cost effective than absorbing the consequences of turnover. By understanding leadership perspectives, accounting firms can develop more effective, sustainable retention strategies. Thank you for watching. Uh, in the comments, I'll drop a link to the journal article you can access um, online. It's a free download. Thank you for your time.